And the man was so open-minded, not knowing that he was meeting his doom. But listen to me, did he meet his doom? Gathering shall they gather.
Yes.
But if their gathering is not of the Lord, they shall surely scatter. Those people that are gathering against you, I'm talking about emotional healing. You know, when people hear about healing, they get ready, oh, I am having waist pain, I am having chest pain, I am having arthritis. A lot of people are having emotional trauma. They are having sleepless nights as a result of betrayal from people they trusted. Many people just read Bible like a storybook. Bible is not a storybook. It's something that happened. Bible is like history. Something that happened in the life of somebody. It's not a literature book like Chinua Achebe, Wole Soyinka, and there's so many of these well-known. No, it's a reality. It's something that happened in real. God gave the people of old wisdom. Now, look at the type of betrayal. I just want us to meditate. I want us to reason with Joseph. You are own brothers. On that very day, your father called you, Joseph, and he said, "Sir, I will love you to go and give food and water." Out of love, Joseph accepted that errand and decided to go. And as he was approaching his brothers, they said, "Look at the dreamer." And they have already had a meeting. I speak to you. There is this family you visit, Maladusaka. There is this family you visit. You don't know what they speak against you. You always go there. And they are not comfortable with you, but most of them do not know how to tell you not to come, and you still visit them. The Lord will expose them.
Amen.
Paramosaha. I'm talking about healing. You have been good to them. You are doing everything good to them, but they don't love you. They don't love you. When you turn your back, they call you a beggar. They think you come to their house to eat. They think you come to their house because you are jobless. While Joseph was coming to bring food to the brothers, while he was coming to bring water, he was coming to do good. I don't know that person that you have been doing good to. I don't know that person that you love so much. We're talking about emotional healing now. Before we go into physical healing, I want us to talk about healing, the healing of the heart. I don't know somebody that you have done so good for, and you carry the burden of that person, but that person does not see you the way you see that person. I'm talking about emotional healing. Healing. There are some people who are heartbroken. They are heartbroken in their heart. They don't have peace. They remember somebody, just like the brothers of Joseph, Isaac and Dan, Judah. These are his brothers. Tell me, who else can you trust more than your brothers? Who else? Who else? It's just like the same case of Cain and Abel from the origin of creation. The first children born by the first man and the first woman. The story said that Cain and Abel, they went to do sacrifice, and Cain had offering, gave God offerings that are worthless. But Abel presented a better offering unto the Lord. Jealousy. Jealousy. Why did the brothers of Joseph sell him? Jealousy. Why did Cain decide to destroy Abel? Jealousy. Jealousy. I remember one of these ladies who was a singer. He said, jealousy, jealousy is the root of hatred. Jealousy is the root of what? Many people that hate you. I just want to tell you that jealousy is the root of hatred. And that's the reason why when you find out that people hate you and you look at yourself, you search yourself, you have no business with them, you never stole anything from them, just only seeing you gets them angry. You have to always allow them to see you often. Amen. That's the best way to torment your enemies. If you find out that people do not like you, show them more of yourself. Show them more of what? Yourself. Show them more of yourself. If it is your picture that they don't like to see, send more pictures to them. Send more pictures where they will see it. Because they don't want to heal themselves out of jealousy. They hate you, they don't even know you. Some of them don't even know you. But out of jealousy, some of them jealous you because you are beautiful, some of them jealous you because you are handsome, some of them jealous you because you are rich. You just like that. Look at ordinary sacrifice. Cain became jealous of who? The brother. And eventually killed them. And some of these things leads to killing. And at the early stage of this program, I was able to emphasize on gossip. That gossip is another way of murdering somebody. You can kill somebody through gossip. Some people, false allegations. You can set somebody up and the person could not bear it. And before you know it, they will go and take poisonous substance and die. You are the killer. Before men, you will say, oh, your hands are clean because you did not shoot the person with gun, you did not kill the person with bullets, but God has recorded the sin, just like God recorded the death of Abel against Cain. He says that the blood of your brother is crying to my what? There are a lot of people you have destroyed. There are a lot of people you have destroyed through gossip, through false allegation. And worst part of it is that the story you had it from somebody and it's a story you are not too sure of. You carried it upon yourself and put wings and put everything and even beautify the story and they pass it to someone else who is equally ignorant of the story, and the person will put other condiments in the story and destroy somebody. And when the person could not bear it, the person may likely go and commit suicide, do anything. The blood of that person is on your head. Gossip. Gossiping is another killing. Discouraging people from where they believe they can receive healing or blessing. You discourage people. You don't want to be coming to church. You don't want to be coming to church. But you find a way. Yeah, but the people will not know the reason that you have something else that you are battling with. And that thing you are battling with cannot be more than jealousy. And at the end of it, you try to carry people along and bring up a story that is only pleasing to you. And some of the fools will just join you without making verification of your wicked stories. You have killed somebody. You have killed somebody. Killing is not only when you use knife or dagger or bullet or you poison. No, so many of you people are guilty. Think about it. I'm talking about emotional healing. There are some people, when they remember all the evil you did to them behind them, or what you said against them to their friends, or people that once respected them, they feel like committing suicide. And remember that Jesus Christ said, when you look at a woman lustfully without having sexual relationship with that person, you are guilty. Some people, because of what you did to them or what you said against them, they have one way or the other thought of killing themselves. But remember, they may not have been able to actualize that thought of killing themselves because of what you said against them. Amen. You are